Welcome. My name is Daniel Kenya, also go by DK. So I'm very excited for this video. First one, I guess, on my channel where I'm not behind the camera. I'm actually going to talk through a photo shoot. And so just kind of as we go through it, I'll have my friend video and show you behind the scenes, and I can be talking through it, kind of, letting you know what I'm thinking as we're going through it. So should be fun, and hope to do more of these as I grow. And hopefully, in about a few months or a year, I can come back and we can see the growth, both technically and also just, being able to share what's on my mind, what's on my heart. So thank you for joining. So this family, I really love this family. This is about maybe the third or fourth photo shoot I'm doing with them. And so there's some familiarity, but the first photo shoot they did was really cool. Their grandparents were visiting in town, and the mom and dad, they surprised them with a photo shoot as a gift, which I thought was very thoughtful. This is my friend Paulie. Normally we behave like, the camera just acts like so, but he's gonna be behind the camera shooting the video, so I appreciate him. And so starting off with the photo shoot, just kind of taking it easy, talking to one of the kids. He was telling me, I guess he had hurt his hand. Did you cut yourself or did you hit yourself?
I just hit myself.
Just trying to get him comfortable, and also honestly getting me comfortable too. So, because the more we are comfortable with each other, the better obviously the pictures will come out. So here, starting off, I just let the kids, play around a little bit on the pond. Throwing some stuff in the pond, looking at the ducks as we were kind of warming up. But I didn't want to waste that opportunity. So what I did, the dad had the little girl, the youngest, and I just, snapped a quick shot there. So it was not really planned, I guess, but it was nice. Oh, you guys look great. So I know AJ and Vincent just did a standard picture, told them to come as close as possible, kind of close any gaps, make sure that like they're touching, whether it's a hand or whether it's shoulder to shoulder or hip to hip. You could put your hand around your wife. There you go. Yep, there, yes.
I say, look at, oh, look at
3, 2,
that.
1. Another one. 3, 2, 1. Good job. Next, we move to the water fountain. Sometimes the water fountain is on, sometimes it's not. So I was actually glad today that it was not on. So they just kind of sat there, try to put them all kind of on the same level a little bit. Say it as loud as you can. 1, 2, 3, family. Just kind of ran through some variations, say family on 3. But then also, just to get the standard picture. But then I really kind of wanted the kids to be more into it. So I told the mom and dad to tickle them, and that was nice. So you can see some of the reactions there. You can even hear some of the reactions. Again, the kids really loved that. And I think really after that session right there where they were tickling each other, then people kind of started to, relax a little bit. Used to, I would not really bring much to the photo shoot. I'll just bring myself, and I would look over some poses and things like that, to be prepared. But I didn't really bring props. But today I was like, I want to take it a step further. I want to, to just continue to find different ways to make it a good experience. So I brought some towels, some blankets to put down. Like, I also brought a chair. Can you sit like this? Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I can't see that. We're so cute.
Can you put your hand around your brother here? Well, that works too. That works too.
Yep, and then Benton, just move your head out. Oh my gosh, I can't say this. Your phone out.
Nice. Great job. All right, brothers, come.
I know you stay.
Oh, nice job. Wait, no. Okay, we're gonna say cheese one time and then we're done, all right? 3, 2, 1. Cheese. Nice. We can move. Oh, she just wants to go by herself. Huh?
Yeah. I want a brown one.
You want a brown?
Well, yeah.
They
don't eat the yellow ones.
I'll give you
Here,
more.
AJ.
Benton can do the yellow one. Alright, here, I open it. Okay.
I didn't open
it. Look. Yeah, you did, with a little too much skill.
Moved on to the next place again. Let her carry the chair. The way I kind of approach photo shoots, especially with families and kids, I kind of want it to be something to where they feel like, you know, I'm just a friend hanging out with them, and it's something chill, something ordinary, but at the same time also an adventure, you know. So I want them to be able to look back at the pictures and it not just be good pictures, but then be like, oh man, yeah, I remember when he made me do this, or you remember when we ran or did this thing. And it's like something that the kids are excited about. So actually you'll see later on, when the older kid, he looked like he wanted, you know, he had a lot of energy as the photo shoot kept on going. And so I actually gave him a camera, and I gave him one of my film cameras, and he took some shots, so I'll show that a little bit later.
Who's that front tooth being scared?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Can you jump into your dad? Can you catch him?
Oh yeah. Can't wait. Well, you want it off to the
Don't
side?
trip.
Yeah, that's good.
All right. Jump to me.
Tucker, just spit and just smile.
1, 2, 3.
Nice. Something I try to do also is, you know, just to have different variations. So I got some pictures of the kids by themselves, also made sure to also get some pictures of the mom and the dad. And again, like what I was saying earlier, whether really regardless of who it is, whether it's like just a portrait of somebody by themselves or a couple, or whether it's a family, I try to really make it to where, again, they're comfortable and there's nothing too much out of their element, but at the same time it is an adventure. So if it's a couple, honestly, my mode, the way I'm thinking like, how can I make this feel like they're on a date, you know, something that maybe they don't do all the time, but they can go back home and be like, wow, that was great, that was a great adventure. Like, you know, they just, I don't know, you did something a little different. And then also, you know, maybe a week later or 2 weeks later, it's like, okay, you remember that adventure you had? Well, here's some great pictures to go along with that. So not really treating it as like, okay, we're gonna go take pictures, but more so like, how can we have an adventure and how can we be comfortable? How can we just, you know, just forget about everything else for a second and just enjoy the time together here. I took some moments to have the husband and wife, the mom and dad, you know, take a few pictures by themselves. And the kids were, you know, I think the dad gave him a stick to play along with. So here, as I was going through them, I said something and I didn't realize whatever I said was a reference to some movie or maybe like a clip on YouTube, and they started laughing. So I wasn't sure exactly what they were laughing at, but I was like, hey, you know, it's a genuine moment and they're laughing at something, so I just kept taking a bunch of pictures, and you can see the reactions here, just genuine reactions.
Oh my God, you're gonna die when you see it.
So the next thing we did, we went down to the pond, and at first I just told them to, you know, just walk ahead of me a little bit, and you guys just walk down there as if I'm not here. Took a few shots of them walking down there, looking at the, I guess, ducks? Yeah, I guess those things, yeah, ducks. Looking at the ducks. Drew, I have a challenge for you. Let's walk this way.
I can't swim.
No. Can you not really swim? I had an idea to, there's like this, I don't know if it's a rock or what. Anyway, there's this place where it's not completely submerged underwater. And so I asked the dad, you know, if he felt comfortable jumping on there with the kids. So we took turns, you know, making sure that the kids can, so that they don't get in the water. Took turns getting the kids there, and then took a few portraits. And honestly, I think this was probably my favorite picture. And as you can see, you know, took the picture and just flipped it. And I like how it came out.
No. No.
So here's where I asked the eldest, you know, hey, do you want to take some pictures? You know, do you know how to take pictures? And his response was funny. He was like, oh yeah, I know how to press a button. You know how to do it? You do? So I gave him the film camera and just set it to, you know, aperture priority.
Photograph of the year.
I know, right? And told him how to focus. And he did pretty good. Some went focus, some were not, but I think he did a really good job, and that really got him into the photo shoot. And then honestly, for the rest of the photo shoot, I just let him, you know, do the rest of the role of the film that I had in there.
I'm trying to take a picture of it.
He's not doing it? Let's see.
Yeah.
send it back to him a few days later, and he was very, very happy. And that really, I think that was it was a small gesture, but it really made me happy, and it made him happy, because at the end of it, when we were walking away, he was like, wow, that was a lot of fun today. Which is, again, going back to, it's more than pictures, you know, something that hopefully he can look back on, and he can look at the images that he himself took and be excited about that, and it'd be a good memory.
Hey, don't get too close. I don't think the duck will be close enough.
So, you know, sometimes, especially with the family, it's like it can be hard to make sure that you want that perfect picture where everybody's posed exactly the right way, all the kids are looking, everybody's smiling. But sometimes if you're too focused on that, you can miss moments every now and then. So like in this picture, for example, they were walking away, but then the mom was kind of like, I guess, a few steps back, and I just called her like, hey, look at me for a second. She looked back, and I snapped a picture real quick, and that's how it turned out. Don't always wait for like the perfect moment, I guess, like, okay, everybody's posed, everybody's looking at me, they're all standing the right way. Just always be ready, because you never know. And also, it's also nice to have a mixture of those posed images that maybe someone might want to hang on a wall, but then also sometimes those candids where it's just kind of capturing the natural flow of a person, where they can look and be like, hey, that's me, that's how I move. I didn't even realize I look so good just moving the way I do without even knowing that the camera is there. So anyway, you guys know that, but just encouraging you to just be ready.
I got yellow. Ben, what's up?
Ready? Set, go. Oh, you want me to chase you? Let's be careful.
Careful, because Tucker just painted on that thing.
She will too. Alright, ready? Whoop. Around the big A here. Come on, Manny.
Yes, sir.
Hopefully you enjoyed that. Let me know what you liked, what you think I could do differently. Is maybe some things that I could talk through, even just with my process, that can help out. And also, if you have any tips, you know, as maybe you're starting off, maybe a little bit more further along than I am, how do you approach family sessions? You know, how do you think through things? What are some tips, perhaps even as you've seen my thought process and my images, that maybe you can also share with me and share with the rest of the community? Again, first one, where I kind of walk through what I'm thinking, showing you some of the settings of the images and things like that. Hopefully we can all grow together. So again, if you've not subscribed, you know, please subscribe to the channel, and let's see what the future holds. Thank you very much for joining. Again, my name is DK. Appreciate your support.